All right, hi, welcome back. Attorney Steve Honor here. Welcome to another exciting video. So we are talking in this video about IPTV theft. This is where you're selling movies or TV shows without the legal authorization, essentially like a copyright infringement, illegal streaming, illegal broadcasting, that kind of thing. So without further ado, let's head to the Attorney Steve Litigation Whiteboard. Okay, so we are talking about ACE. ACE is the place. The Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment. The Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment. You may have got a letter from someone out in Sherman Oaks, California. And this is an alliance of content creators, entertainment service providers, movie makers, all this. You may be familiar with some of these large behemoth companies: Paramount, Sony, Disney, Universal, Warner Brothers, Amazon Content Services. These are some of the big companies that you see, the content creators that will get together in this alliance, the Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment, and pursue the rights like an organization. We see the same thing in the software world, or at least I should say we used to, with the Business Software Alliance, the BSA. They were out of Washington, D.C. They were the same thing for essentially, searching for, privacy, illegal software usage and things like that for Microsoft and Adobe and Autodesk and other companies like that. So this is just a trade association. They get together. You may have gotten a letter directly from Sherman Oaks and a representative of the alliance there seeking, and I have it over here. Here is your website that's offering these illegal services. And what happens a lot of times is people get involved in these and they see it online, or they see it on something being sold on Amazon, or they see it being sold on Facebook or something, and they think there's nothing wrong. And so they get involved. Some people call it nowadays a side hustle. You hear a lot of this. Oh, it's just a side hustle. I have a full-time job. And that does happen. But, if you're reproducing, distributing streams, providing links to illegal, unlicensed content, and you're making that accessible and available, or contributing to the infringement, this can lead to copyright infringement actions. They can be very expensive federal court cases, because you end up in a federal court when these kind of cases can't get resolved. So if you get a letter from a company over here, typically some of the things you might see them asking for: C&D, cease and desist. Disgorgement, we have here disgorgement of your profits. That means turn over what you made. So if you made $200,000 in selling subscriptions over here, but as our infringer, don't be surprised they're going to seek to get that money back. Now, a lot of times that money's already spent, so it becomes an issue of trying to negotiate out a settlement. But disgorging your profits, any domains that were used in the sale or distribution of the content, they can seek to have those domain names transferred over. So there's a lot of things that can happen when you get a letter, but the most important thing is to not just ignore the letter, because what can happen, you get this and you decide, well, maybe that'll just go away. Sure, maybe there's always a chance it does go away, but more likely than not, it's probably not going to go away. And then you're going to end up in a federal court lawsuit. And when that happens, you got lawyers involved. Typically the bigger firms, you're talking about the types of firms that would represent these types of companies. Trust me, I can tell you firsthand, they're what we call big law, the big firms, okay? So, but that's a general overview of ACE and kind of what goes on in online enforcement, the TV and movies, television shows, things like that. If you got a letter, like I said, there are ways to work through these cases, get your cases settled. We also handle Dish-Nagrastar, also another IPTV TV services being basically pirated and sold without authorization, without license to do so. And again, these can lead to big financial problems. But if you nip them in the bud, sometimes what they're looking for in a good number of cases is going up, what I would say going up the pyramid here, is maybe you're down here and you're just like the small fish down here, and you got involved in this, that, and the other, but they want to know, many times, well, do you know who's up here? Do you have any contacts? Do you have any emails? Can you tell me who you were dealing with? So those kinds of things. So sometimes it's a question of that, but if you have some questions, we're happy to take a look at your case. We've helped a lot of companies and individuals get through these types of cases, but that's a general legal overview of ACE, Center for Alliance for creativity and entertainment. Okay, Attorney Steve Ondren, hope you guys have a great Friday. I got some great videos coming. I've been lagging a little bit. I've been super busy, but I'm going to have I got a lot of good videos that you're really going to want to watch. So make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Don't be shy. And if you have some worthwhile comments, feel free to leave them. Okay, have a great weekend. Got to run. If you need me, if you need our help, find us on the web at attorneysteve.com. That's attorneysteve.com. Bye now.